I've had a blast even though I've been alone. Okay, we ready for our next day exploring Tokyo. This is the fit. Meow. Random place I got this in New York. Thrifted shorts, belt from Urban Outfitters, glasses from Rose Bowl Flea. Look at me, mostly flea markets. I gotta find some here. But anyways, we are checking out of this hotel and going to the next one in Akihabara. And then we're gonna go get some fun things to do in Harajuku. Let's go. So as you saw, that was the Mini Pig Cafe. I was a couple minutes late on my reservation, but like realistically, do you really need more than 30 minutes to kind of sit there with the pigs? They do what they want to do and they come up to you if they feel like it, and if you're petting them, they stay, and some of them are just rambunctious. It was really cute to be able to see their personalities. But as far as this thing goes, make sure you book in advance because this reservation was completely sold out today, and I think I booked maybe 5 days ago. So if you want to come to the Mini Pig Cafe here in Harajuku, book in advance. Okay, you guys, serious question. Why did you guys let me buy all this stuff? You were there today and you didn't stop me. What kind of accountability partners are you guys? Just kidding, just kidding. Can you hear that? That's the train. This hotel is called Under the Train Station Hotel or something like that in Akihabara. And they literally meant it. Like you can hear the train going every like 5 minutes or so. But here is what I got today. This really cool pot, like for plants and stuff. I think it's so cool. It's from like this small shop in Omotesando. Whole bag of clothes from this vintage store, but I thought it was like a thrift store, but it's really not. It was like definitely super curated and you know. But look at this, you guys. It's a Bulls jersey. I kind of had to do it. Realistically, like they had a lot of really good curated stuff, specifically like stuff that I knew that would like sell so quickly in the US, specifically in LA. Like literally thrifting in LA is like barely even fun anymore. But it's just hard because a lot of stuff that you thrift now is from like Shein, whereas a lot of the stuff here in Japan is still like actual quality thrifting, or at least vintage wear. I think this might have been like $40 to $50. But realistically, I think a Bulls jersey is a pretty cool thing to have. Bought other stuff from that store, but I don't know, noteworthy. I mean, I got some pants, these really cool baggy jeans, and the stars of this evening. Oh! Which one do you guys think I got? I wasn't gonna be a basic bee and get the ones that everyone has, the yellow ones. And also I had the gold ones, but I just felt like those didn't go with enough, so I got these. They're pretty neutral. I haven't seen them all over the internet yet. Seen a couple girls rocking them on Pinterest and whatnot. But these are actually my first Onitsuke tigers. I hope I'm not saying that wrong. But what I thought was interesting is there was an Onitsuke store, and there was also a Nippon store, or made in Nippon Onitsuke. There was like 3 of them. But this is a specific to Japan shoe, so I thought that was a cool thing to get here. Even though, I mean, I think it's a little bit cheaper, maybe about $20-$30, because I think I saw these on StockX for like $130, probably $140 with tax and shipping. So maybe like $30 cheaper. They had all the colors, but yeah, like I said, I didn't want to get the yellow one because all you bitches got those. But yeah, they seem like they're pretty comfortable, so I'm happy to have my first pair. So yeah, I did some damage today in the shopping department, but I told myself I'm not going to shop as much the rest of this trip. I don't know if that's true because I've been wanting to come to Tokyo specifically to shop forever. But yeah, you guys are my accountability partners. I'm almost at the end of this trip. I cannot believe it's gone by this fast, but I've had a blast even though I've been alone. That's sometimes the most fun because you're just kind of observing the world around you and just kind of like having the conversations with yourself. Solo travel can be such an interesting experience for that reason. But realistically, well, yeah, I've had a good time. Japan is somewhere that I've wanted to come for such a long time, and I hope that I get to come back and see different aspects and prefectures and parts of the country and everything else, but everyone has just been so kind. It has not been super difficult to communicate. A lot of people, I think a lot more than everyone thinks, do know some English, and so you're able to kind of, especially in these touristy areas, you're really able to kind of like blend and merge the gap kind of. But with things like Google Translate, it's almost like it's pretty simple. I was nervous about navigating the subway, but if you can take the subway in New York City and you can manage that, then you are fantastic fine here, girl. That show was a really good one. It's super fun. It's like a good intro to sumo, and I heard them saying like all the rest of the other ones are like kind of more serious, and this one's just like a good like educational experience, really good for kids. I booked it on Viator, so I'll definitely leave the link in there and then use my code if you'd like to help me out. But yeah, so that's a good one. It was about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Lunch is included, photos included. Like I said, really good intro to sumo, something that would make you be more curious and want to go on a deep dive like I'm about to do as soon as I leave here. I'm all the way here in Shibuya. I wanted to come and see the famous Shibuya crossings, like it's like a scramble square they call it, but it's basically just like the stop where there's a bunch of different transit lines. It's like a JR line, a subway line, a bunch of buses. They all stop in the same spot. So it's become pretty famous because it's one of those places where there's like a bunch of people crossing at once. But I'm gonna be honest with you, it's a little smaller than I thought. I'm sitting here watching it now from the infamous Starbucks. I believe the Starbucks closed down, but now it's back open again. You don't even have to order a drink, even though the line is out the door. But here's the scramble right here behind me. I saw it, and it's definitely one of those, okay, and then you move on. But you can say you saw Shibuya Crossing Scramble. And by the way, I also came right above rush hour, so it's about 4:30 right now, so it's like truly peak scramble. I don't know if you can see it there. So, trying to finally close my bag after all the shopping and things that I've been doing in Tokyo to get ready to go home. Not bad, but hopefully it makes the whole 50 pounds thing. Oh, we should be good. We should be good. So I'm here at the Nezu Museum. It is an art museum, but what actually caught my eye about it is these beautiful, expansive gardens that they have here. I checked out the galleries. I can't record inside, so I can't show you much of that. But as you can see, this garden is a traditional Japanese garden and it's super expansive, so I'm gonna make sure I get some good time kind of exploring through and really seeing all this beauty before I get out of here and catch my flight later on.